was eating some chips that expired in 1973. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Man, it was a collector's item, bro. You wasn't supposed
Yeah, I
to eat
could have
that
made
shit.
some money over them shits, man.
Straight up, man. What it do, everybody? We back.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time. It been a long time coming. A lot of dope running. Y'all remember that? If you're from Memphis, you probably know what that is. That's the guy. But hey, it would have been funny if I just started the episode and then not acknowledging that
Right.
we've been gone for a minute.
Just sit there, just drop into the topic and say, fuck
Yeah.
you. Life, you know? Just here.
Yeah, since we we just did this last week, like, niggas been asking where we at, man. What you been up to, bro?
Where I was at, I was in jail for unpaid child support. So I'm out. Praise God. Shout out to Feinstein.
Praise God, man.
Shout out to Feinstein. We out here.
Hey, man, shout out to the fathers that don't take care of their kids, man. Y'all the real MVPs,
Oh yeah.
I guess.
You ever fuck with a woman who baby father is non-existent, and then as soon as you start fucking with her, it magically pops up like I want the family back.
That's definitely how niggas move, man.
You was already deep in that shit.
Exactly. It be like, as soon as they see their son hugging you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the type of
Yeah,
way.
crazy. I don't even like your kid like that.
Nah, he really be in the way, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying?
No nigga be knocking on the door, telling my mommy what you doing.
Yo, that shit is annoying. You ever fuck with a chick and her kid just literally would not go to bed? Like, and it's just on purpose because, like, he usually always, or he or she's always in bed by, like, 9.
It's melatonin. Melatonin gummies. If you ain't got a melatonin gummy, you gotta have that like it's a dime bag. It's a fruit snack.
So we drugging the babies now. That's what hey, man.
You gotta do to get what you gotta get. It's different. Like, it's different. And these kids don't sleep, man. Yo, candy is crap.
Yeah, I think, bedtime just like a thing of the past, basically, because these new kids ain't got no bedtime. Like, you go to some of these mama's houses. That's why I don't know. I'd rather fuck with it. If I would fuck with somebody's baby mama, she gotta be a stern ass baby mama. They be like, take y'all ass to bed. Not this gentle parent and shit, because you ain't gonna never get that ass.
She gotta be the parent when the kids are asleep. Like, the kids already knocked out sleep, and she's like, come in. She gotta sneak you in like you motherfucker legal immigrant or some shit like that.
That'll work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'll work.
Shh, don't make too much noise. Little Jeremiah sleep. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Straight up, because these kids be independent as fuck until a nigga show up at the crib. Then all of a sudden, they need their mama for everything. It's like, damn, when I was texting and we was talking on the phone, where the fuck was you at then?
Yeah. No motherfucker was walking Paw Patrol. Now all of a sudden, he want to patrol the perimeter. Like, that shit crazy. I don't like that.
Nah, that shit is fucked up, man. Because our parents used to make us go to bed, man. These new kids is not like us. Speaking of not like us,
Back in the segment, like,
we back. So, man, everybody been hitting the inbox, asking us what we think about the Drake and Kendrick beef. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like since we've been gone, hey, I feel like everybody is saying Kendrick going this shit. Everybody and their mama. But I'm gonna be real with you, brother.
right.
I'm going Drake, man.
BD.
Yeah, I'm going Drake, man. Drake actually responded to everything Kendrick said about him, and he also threw his own allegations out there about Kendrick. Kendrick didn't respond to any of the allegations that Drake put out on him. Thus, Drake won. That's just how I feel. So, literally,
one further for you.
go ahead.
All the popular diss tracks that you heard, Ether, you heard Hit 'Em Up, all them shits. Them artists don't have to perform. Kendrick literally has to perform, not like us, to stay relevant. He has to perform. Like, niggas be like, oh shit. They be like, so you ask a casual nigga like, yo, what's your top? Not like us, right?
Yeah.
I don't even hear casual Nas fans say, yo, Ether's in my top 5.
Right.
Even hardcore, they don't even tell you like Ether's up there, but Ether's not in your top. If your diss track is in your top 3 songs that niggas fuck with, you lost your battle because you needed that. So at the end of the day, Drake literally helped these niggas and propelled these niggas to be more famous. It took Drake to tell you to get in the booth and rap.
Right.
That's nasty. I don't like it.
Nah, hey, I'm hold on. I'm actually looking it up right now. So if you would go like top 5 Kendrick songs all time, I mean, you can damn near say it would be no Kendrick if it wasn't for Drake, right? Because Drake put him on his first tour, right? Mm-hmm. Then one of his top 5 songs for sure is Poetic Justice, featuring Drake. And one of your other top 5 songs all time is your diss song against Drake. Nigga, I am responsible for I don't know what the percentage is, but like a healthy percentage of your hit records. Because Kendrick don't really have too many top 100 hits.
I want to say Drake is what we think DJ Khaled is to people, bro. The way he was propelling niggas and getting niggas together and making niggas cool.
Yeah.
Like one of Migos' top songs, Drake helped him with that shit. Like and not to discredit Migos because they a legend in Atlanta, but we don't hear Versace. If you don't sing a random verse of Versace about starting out with Drake shit. So it's like Drake really did what he had to do. He poked the bear.
Yeah.
The bear started rapping, and then he said, "Oh, my bad, dog." And then that was it.
Man, a girl got mad at me because she said the dumbest shit ever. She asked me who won between Drake and Kendrick. I'll never forget because I was headed to the Party Next Door concert. So she asked me who won. I tell her, I try to give her the fucking politically correct answer. I said the court of public opinion, Kendrick won. I said, but if you go lyrically and you actually break down each record, Drake won, like, hands down. And she exploded like all Kendrick fans do. It was just funny because most of you motherfuckers who claim to be Kendrick fans can't even name 15 Kendrick songs. Can't even name really 10, honestly. Y'all are just actually riding the wave of Kendrick right now because you think he won. Y'all wanted him to win before he even dropped a record, honestly. Yeah. And then y'all continue to ride those coattails and to drive home the point that Kendrick is a better artist, but you don't even actually listen to him. A girl, we'll get to that later. But boom, she asked me who won. I said, I gave her the politically correct answer. She then gets mad. Then she was like, well, I said, Drake addressed everything that Kendrick said. Kendrick didn't address anything that Drake said about him being a woman beater, him actually loving black women, but he cheats with all white women. He doesn't like light-skinned people, mixed people. He doesn't consider them actual black people, but his baby mama is mixed. All of this shit is factual, like shit you can look up. And then she said, well, he's a culture vulture. He takes advantage of black people. I said, Drake has literally done things like went to Memphis, shot a video with Block Boy JB, paid for the video out of his own pocket, put the spotlight on this young man, right? He got with Lil Baby early on in his career, gave Lil Baby a hit, gave him a free feature early on in his career. Drake has done this shit so many times over and over and over again, reaching out to the young artists. When has Kendrick ever reached out to a young artist besides his cousin? I forgot the young dude name from
Lil Reese. Is it Lil Reese?
Nah, it's some dude. I forgot the little dude. Now he had a hit like last year or the year before last.
His cousin. They did an album together.
I think they did. Yeah. Well, y'all let us know. You can look that up for me, bro. I would know the name as soon as I hear it. But Kendrick doesn't put anybody on. So are we calling Drake a culture vulture because he helps people out? Kendrick should be doing the exact same thing. And let's be real, bro. Check this out, bro. This is the mic drop right here. Kendrick think that he's he called him a colonizer.
Yeah. And
he called him a culture vulture. All that, right? Was he not a colonizer? Baby King. There you go.
And apparently Nick Young's cousin too.
Yeah. They all family. Check this out. If Kendrick thinks that Drake is a culture vulture and he's a colonizer, why is he a colonizer and a culture vulture now, but he wasn't when y'all did Poetic Justice? It was cool back then. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck him. You're mad because he actually gives back to the people. And that's what I just can't stand for, man.
Honorable mention for the winners is definitely Jermaine Cole. Staying the fuck out of it. I mean, I think we laughed at him. I think we laughed too soon. I think he knew something. So like I said, somebody called and they was like, "This ain't the beef you want. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna be the type of. It's not rap. Like niggas, it's not rap." He was like, "Oh my bad," and then bowed out. So I respect that.
Okay, if that's the angle you're going with, and he's not a street nigga, I get that.
Jermaine's not a street nigga. Remember the reason why, like, low key he don't be in cars because Diddy tried to do shit to Kid Cudi, and then that's why he don't He don't jump in fucking.
I never heard that correlation. That's crazy.
Bruh, so you ever heard the rumor where Diddy blew up?
Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that. It's not a rumor. It happened.
Right.
It happened. This nigga's the Joker. The Diddler.
So remember the song? I forget the song on Cole's album where he said the only fight he's been in was when he fought Diddy.
Okay.
And he threatened him.
Right.
And then the shit happened with Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh shit!" Like, that's why you don't see nigga in cars. So he's like, "I'm not that type."
Nigga went on foot patrol after that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you see nigga like Keanu Reeves. Nigga be on the bus. Nigga be on the subway.
But these niggas say he Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves be on the subway. I've seen Keanu Reeves on the subway mad times. But like, nigga don't really do too much. Nigga be out the way.
Nah, straight up.
But like I said, when it comes to the overall, I guess, just overall breakdown of the beef, like I didn't like the dissertations and the thought, the think pieces. I really just, if you break it down to just simple thing, like you said, Drake attacked everything he said.
Hell yeah.
Like purposely put shit out because Kendrick was hungry to find some shit, and then all he really did was just poke a bear. And now he even said, he was like, at the end of the day, I didn't have to do too much to get you agitated. And look at you. And now you have to perform this song for the rest of your life. Like, it's crazy. Like, you have to. When they can perform,
and when you do that, they're gonna think about me.
No, 7 times, because one of the times was the instrumental. To perform a diss track 7 times, knowing that you have a catalog that you have songs that make grown niggas weak.
Yeah.
And you sitting here playing Not Like Us because, mind you said you hated to go commercial. You didn't want to fucking do. You didn't want to go that route. You wanted to say honest. You wanted to say a hot tech nigga.
Yeah.
You wanted to say grand rise and peace be with you. You want to say all them shits. And Drake got you in your nigga bag. And now you mad. You low key mad because you had to be in it. Like I would be pissed if you took me out of my element. You took me out of my zone. I was cool with making the cool deep Dr. Umar shits.
Right.
You know, and now I gotta make the shit that make niggas go, yo, the West is back. Like,
nah, straight up. We ain't sponsored by them niggas.
I was gonna say that. I was like, that shit's some good. But yeah, but I definitely. So I will say, if we had to rank the best song out of it, I don't even think Not Like Us is probably second or third. But
yeah, the beat was just crazy.
Right. The first one would had to be, damn, what's the shit when he was in when he crushed that nigga car in the video?
Are you talking about stop?
Yeah, that one.
Stop. I was really trying to keep it PG. That was my shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That one. Just because if you really sit down and listen to it, it's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go with that number 1, like you, and then I'm gonna go the Heart Part 6, number 2, because that shit lyrically, that's a fucking masterpiece, bro. It's a fucking masterpiece. That's how I can tell you niggas don't actually listen to rap, because if you go back and listen to songs like that, and y'all did the same exact shit with Duppy Freestyle, y'all wanted that nigga to lose, but y'all didn't actually go back and listen to what the fuck he put out. Duppy Freestyle is one of the most underrated diss songs of all fucking time, my nigga. And I'm not just saying this because I'm a Drake fan, because I'm about to give y'all another top 3 underrated diss song of all time. Sauce Walker put out a diss song against Drake called Whack to Whack.
Is it that beat where he was going on for like 3 fucking minutes? And he was saying a whole bunch of shit.
He said a lot of shit about this nigga, but he actually took the back. He took the back-to-back remix.
Yes, there it is. That's what
yeah, and he went the fuck off, man. So I see it from all angles. When if they had to say Sauce Walker won that beef, but Drake never went back at him. So obviously Sauce won that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
so there's a freestyle that Drake did, and they said he was going at Braun. I don't know if you saw that shit.
Going at LeBron?
It wasn't at Braun. It was at Joe Budden.
Oh shit.
But if you hear it, I gotta find it. They said it was just going at that nigga Braun.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here it is. And he said this is about Braun. Right. I don't think it's that bad.
I don't know. They've been doing that lately. Like the last couple weeks, anything anybody says, it's about somebody else. Oh, Well, let me write that down too. We'll just talk about that next. Yeah, we'll talk about that next because you just reminded me of something I saw earlier today. Okay. First of all, okay, I'm gonna ask you a question about. So it's funny how shit gets changed over time. We heard. Am I tripping? Or like a few years ago, did we not hear that Diddy beat up J. Cole in the club?
Yeah, he even rapped about it.
Yeah, but now they're changing it to say that it was Diddy beating up Drake in the club. We remember Drake and Diddy had some type of little beef over the non-stop beat. Apparently, Diddy wanted that beat. Drake got it and dropped the song first. So there was a beef over that, but it was never a fight. Apparently, they were supposed to fight. That like the internet has literally changed the entire narrative around this shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, yo, and then you look at the people pages who saying this shit. It's like, yo, y'all like 14. Like, yo, y'all was like fucking 6 months old and shit.
TikTok conspiracy theories.
Exactly.
Nah, that shit was about J. Cole, where like they fought and then nobody spoke about it afterwards.
Yeah.
And then J. Cole dropped a song about it. The thing I
Right.
said earlier, I was like, that's why I was like, that nigga,
Yeah.
that never happened.
So now they're saying that Drake got beat up by Diddy, which is a lie, and then they're saying that J. Cole beat up Diddy, which we know is a motherfucking lie. Diddy ain't losing to nobody. That nigga different. That's an angry ass nigga. He beating up coaches, bitches. J. Cole, he don't give a fuck who you are. You can get these hands. He was about to beat up the actor from fucking Power.
Oh man,
That was crazy.
yeah.
So yeah, man, I was just trying to make sure I wasn't tripping,
You
man.
ever seen an interview where homie was interviewing Cassie and he was like, "Oh my God, your outfit is so beautiful," and then Diddy locked eyes with this nigga.
Oh, yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
release until like the interview was over.
Yeah.
The niggas was like, "You never saw him interview nobody again." I was like, "Oh shit, did he kill that nigga, bro?"
Yo, whoa. I did not see this conversation going that way. That's fucking crazy. Yo,
Oh, son.
Diddy killing interviewers now. We should delete this whole section out of our.
Oh yeah, you go. Yeah, that bad boy cease and desist.
Man, what? He gonna start blowing up bikes next. Like this shit is fucking crazy.
I just wanted to know, like, what was the look on Cuddy's face when he saw his shit up in smoke, bro? Like, I just wanted to see, like, the fuck?
Yeah, like, and how did it blow up without him getting blown up? Like, because they said it blew up when the car was started, but he didn't blow up, obviously. So what the fuck happened?
So I
look more into that.
remember bits and pieces because he don't speak about it no more. But he just said he said they started the car,
Yeah.
it started, and then all I hear is a boom, and they run outside, and the shit is just in flames.
Damn.
And then nobody could put two and two together until somebody was like, "No, we did that."
Yeah. Diddy did it.
It was like, "No."
Diddy didn't do it. Look at that.
Did he do it?
Yo, that's fucking crazy. Oh, hey man. So I got like two. I got like two questions. I don't know which one I should start with. I got a rapper who I feel like is overrated, but women are killing the game right now. Like hip hop, women are fucking carrying.
Shout out to Glow.
Shout out to Glow,
Shout out
man.
to Glow got them titties and never look back.
Man, what? Hey, she going crazy. Shout out to Lotto. I want to know who's your top 5 female hip hop MCs right now.
Now, hold on.
Current day.
I'm going to sound sexist. Is this on mute or just pure, like, if I listen to
He said on mute.
because listen, there's a top 5 of
Music.
on mute. Chloe Bailey, best artist on mute.
Oh yeah.
Oh, who else? Some Meg Thee Stallion songs definitely I like to listen to on mute. Hold
Did
on.
you see the new video
On
with the
mute? On mute.
what the
Best song out right now. On mute. On mute.
I fuck with Meg can actually rap. Okay, but who's your top 5 that can rap? That make actual
Flo
good
Milli.
songs. Flo, so you got Flo.
So I got Flo, I got Lotto, I
Lotto.
got Glow,
Mm-hmm.
I got what's that girl name? I got Scarlett only because I'm from New York.
For sure.
That's my girl. I'm rooting for her, man.
So that's
I
4.
got Scar, and then I got Lola Brooke.
Lola.
Yeah, little 4'5" Lola.
Lola has to be the smallest person on the planet.
You ever seen the video where like she's running out on the stage and they make her smaller and smaller and
I
smaller?
didn't see that. shit.
Funny.
Hey,
And then they was like, "Stop fucking doing that."
Hey man, she gonna be rich forever because she could just essentially buy a dollhouse and live in that bitch.
I swear to God.
Like so she. I love for bread to last her a year. Like if the shit didn't go bad, she would be good. Like that shit is crazy. Her life is like it was this one show. It was a movie when we was kids. It was about this rat. Not Stu Little, but it was like this little rat, and they used to put him in a car, in like a little toy car. He used to drive that bitch around the house. He all the toys.
I remember reading that book.
And she could essentially do the exact same shit. She could buy Barbie dolls and wear their clothes and shit. But yeah, okay, cool. That's a dope list. You had Flo Milli, you had Lola Brooks, you had Scarlett, you had Glow, and you had Lotto. That is a New York centric list, but I fuck with it though. Mine would be, I'm gonna go with Meg. I'm gonna go. Well, I don't know if I should put it in order, but I'm gonna start off. Huh?
Meg, it has a hit or miss. Like, so for instance, I've noticed that she's definitely moved away from the cadence rock, where it's kind of like she moved from there. So now she kind of mixes it up.
Yeah, I would say her rhyme scheme is more complex than any other female rapper.
Right.
Like, cause she can literally give
As
it
of
to you.
As of late,
Yeah.
she was definitely, her and the baby were neck and neck for competitive styles.
Yeah.
But now, like lately, she's definitely up her pen.
So I would say that is her go-to style, the one that you're talking about. But she has showed us that she can actually go to a place that most female MCs can't go, most niggas can't go to. As far as switching up. So I'm gonna try to go in order. So since we being homers, I'm started with Glow. She from the not only is she from the crib, she from my neighborhood, like my section actually. So Glow, and she killing it, like, and she'd have had like 4 or 5 more hits after people thought she fell off. That's what I'm talking. That's a fucking bounce back game right there. I fuck with that. Shout out to Glow. So I'm gonna go with Glow. I'm gonna go with Lotto. Lotto's fucking wordplay is on par with any nigga in the game right now. I'm fucking with her wordplay over anybody. I fuck with Lotto genuinely because she seems to actually enjoy rapping. Like, she reminds me of the niggas we grew up with that had the pen and the pad and just took that shit with them everywhere, and that's what they did. I fuck with Lotto. And for her to be as fine as she is, she don't even have to do that. She could go live off some nigga forever, and she choosing not to do that. Shout out to Lotto, man. I'm gonna go with Meg at that 3 slot. And then the last 2 is gonna be, veterans in the game. I gotta go with Nicki just because, even though I'm not listening to pretty much nothing that Nicki puts out now, because it's like, I don't know, it's like fucking pop music or some shit that
it's definitely top 40.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, she's targeting a certain audience demographic with her new shit, but it's hidden with that demographic. Like, it's all hit records. So I gotta acknowledge that she's actually still producing hits. And I'm gonna go fucking Cardi B, because nobody makes me want to go beat a motherfucker up like Cardi B. Like, Cardi says the most ratchet, nonsensical shit, and she has to me, Cardi has, if we're going straight delivery, because we all hear the rumors about the pen. Boom, we back. I'm gonna finish up my women's list. I got Glow at number 1, Lotto at number 2, Meg at number 3, Nicki at number 4 because she's still producing hits, and I'm going with Cardi B at number 5. This is actually not in order because I have Cardi over Nicki, but at this point in their career, but Cardi, her delivery, you know what I'm saying, is just like on par with shit. She got the best delivery to me in the game, you know what I'm saying, because and this just further highlights the delivery that she has. They say she doesn't write anything. So if she doesn't write anything and you still feeling her bars like that, yeah, she cold. Because, like, everybody can't just take somebody else's words and make you feel them like that. That motherfucker, yeah, that Latino New York flavor, the Afro Latino New York flavor is just something that it's fucking grabbing it. Yeah, I fuck with it, man. So that'd be my top 5, man. Women are running shit right now. Which brings me to the next topic. JT from the City Girls. She is, so people were so there's this thing that tends to happen in entertainment where it kind of happened with Dave Chappelle, right? Dave Chappelle had a horrible, and y'all not gonna like this take. Dave Chappelle had a horrible career doing stand-up comedy in the 90s. Like, he was not horrible. I'm saying he was nowhere near the top 10, 5, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 comedians in the 90s. He was not that. I'm sorry. He was just Eddie Murphy's man. He tried to put him on, put him in a few movies, had like one cult classic, you could call it. But as far as stand-up, he had no classic stand-ups in the 90s. Nothing that anybody could remember verbatim, not a classic joke at all from the 90s.
Oh, from the 90s.
From the 90s.
Then he did that. Well, no, he did the HBO special. He had that Gene Jack. What's that name? Was that 98, 99? He did that shit.
I think so.
So he had that.
But like, what stood out from that? Y'all tell me what stood out from that. I feel you.
Our age, but so like we were kids. So I mean,
but we still remember like Cat Williams jokes from back then. We remember some Kevin Hart's jokes from the early 2000s. We remember a lot of shit. We remember Chris Tucker. If a nigga rob me, he'll just be practicing. Like we remember shit from back then. You know what I'm saying? Like there are classic jokes. Dave Chappelle did not have any classic jokes back then. Like it's just keeping it 100. Like now he's evolved into like, you know, a great comedian. But what happened was he did this show called The Chappelle Show. Instant fucking classic. Nobody would argue that. Nobody would argue against that. It's one of the greatest shows, sketch comedy, variety comedy show, whatever you want to call it, to ever be, you know, ever existed. When he left, he left America abruptly in the middle of doing this show, which does a couple things. It instantly makes you a legend, but it makes you a legend in a way where you literally just can't be touched. Like nobody will question anything you do. They will then transfer your greatness from this area to every other area of your life. And he instantly became known as one of the greatest comedians. Instantly. Like, so when he came back to America and started moving around, they introduced this man like he was the greatest comedian ever. Like he was in that running. I'm sorry to tell y'all people, Dave Chappelle was not one of the greatest comedians of all time. Y'all transferred his greatness from his show onto his stand-up career. And to his credit, he actually got way better at stand-up, and now he has some classic stand-ups.
Yeah, he definitely kind of learned it. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as that's a ledge. That's a nice little ledge for you to die on. But I'm not going to say he was a terrible comedian.
I say he was terrible.
I would just say the audience that he was making jokes for wasn't us. It was for that blue collar working guy that just wanted to kind of laugh at some jokes and keep it chill. Like Kevin Hart came, he automatically resonated with us. You know, Cat Williams resonated with us. Eddie Murphy resonated with us. Dave Chappelle wasn't that guy.
But hold on. I gotta push back on that. Why isn't he making jokes for us, but Kevin Hart was? I feel like we all come from the same place.
Kevin Hart was doing the same thing Dave Chappelle was doing, because when Kevin Hart first started, nobody even fucked about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's been around forever.
Mm-hmm.
He's been around forever. He was on TV shows. He had stand-up. He was doing other things. So he's been around. Kevin Hart flipped, right? Instead of doing jokes for the white people and for the other people that just wanted to chill and kind of relax, he started doing jokes for us. And that's what got him to where he's at today.
But I listen to all the time.
Chappelle flipped, right? He was doing jokes for whites, came around and did jokes for what the fuck he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're at the point where sometimes, especially when you're doing comedy, you have to find your audience. And I think he just had to find his audience. Dave Chappelle wasn't, like I said, he was funny, but he wasn't us funny. Like he wasn't the type where you could look at a joke and be like, oh, that's funny.
But I actually like that type of comedy. I like all types of comedy. It just has to be funny. I'm saying his shit wasn't funny. His delivery
wasn't the best. I will say like his delivery was kind of like
he still hasn't changed. He still talks about shit that's, you know, alternative comedy. Like he doesn't talk about hood shit because he's not a hood nigga. But nigga's from Silver Springs, Maryland.
He's learned delivery. If you never realized the delivery he had in 1999 and the delivery he has now are two different deliveries.
Yeah.
He can tell the same joke.
It's a story now. He has a story mode delivery now. He always loops back to what what is Kevin Hart always talks about this shit. It's called a callback. He'll say something earlier on in his story, and then he'll constantly go back to it to make more jokes off of it, you know, as the story goes on, which is a dope strategy. But okay, so boom, I'm kind of equating that to JT, which was how I started because JT was locked up when the City Girls first popped off. So Miami was the only one out. Miami's face was everywhere. Everybody knew who she was, but she would always still yell, City Girls this, City Girls that, free JT. And JT would have a verse here and there on certain songs.
And Drake helped propel them to the point where now we knew who JT was.
Exactly. She instantly got the credit. She got kind of put into a legendary role before she even came out because she was locked up. She's a woman. So first of all, you already know they give rappers like some type of like being in jail with our people for some reason. You get some type of clout from that. And then if you're a rapper who went to jail, you get instant clout from that. So she's living what she talks about, which is what people were saying in the beginning. She's scamming for real. That's why she locked up. That's why I believe everything she said. And she was rapping alongside Young Miami, who ain't really a fucking rapper. She was just trying some shit. So, yeah, so you look like a better rapper because you're actually the rapper of the group. You're slightly better lyrically than Young Miami. So people look at it like, oh, she's just a great rapper. But then you listen to her music now, it's like, you're not really a great rapper. You just, she got a song here and there that's cool. But what happened was they already made her a legend in their mind. Because she was locked up and she was better than Miami, so they're not quick to change their minds. Like if I named you this now, that's what you're gonna be going forward.
JT is a terrible rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I just think
not terrible.
The audience that wants her to rap is not understanding the audience that wants to hear that music. Mm. So City Girls makes dumbed down music, right? You just talk about scamming niggas, getting the most out of it, and having poor pussy merch. That's really just what City Girls is. But JT is the one that kind of brings it home because now you can merge the people who want to actually hear rhymes and metaphors and stuff like that. And now it's like you get that instead of a casual fan, you get a person who is like, okay, cool, I can listen to this because it has some type of melody.
Right.
But then when you isolate it, and now you just want to hearing just straight raps, that casual fan who wants to hear that sexy red type of music, you're not going to get that no more because Young Miami was that dynamic. You're just getting one half of it, and that half isn't doing shit. Right. So now you're fucking yourself over because y'all need each other. Young Miami needs JT, JT needs Young Miami.
For sure.
So for her dropping a solo album, it doesn't make sense. I would never want to hear a Young Miami solo album. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be like Young Miami is nothing more than Ice Spice with a better BBL. It's not working. Like there's no dynamic. Like she's just gonna talk on a bunch of songs and tell you how her coochie is gold, which is cool, bro. I'm all for it.
Gold coochie.
But JT is the rapper, right? So you're like the people who want to hear JT rap are expecting rap. Yeah. And she's not giving you that. She's giving you basically Barney rhymes. She sounds like, you ever heard of Pink Panthers? I forget. That's her name, but she hangs with Ice Spice. She raps like that. Okay. That's what she raps like. They're very similar in terms of their melody, their rap skills. But Pink is more of a singing rap, while JT is more of an aggressive, this is what it is, like on the table type shit. Right. So they're like, JT's a niche rap, like almost, and more so, she's more of a niche rapper. She relates to that other side of the rap community. A casual, like a real hardcore rap person and a casual fan, they wouldn't listen to JT and say, turn that shit up. Right. I don't want to hear that. I really don't want to hear how your coochie does what it does 75 times in a song. I thought
you were about to say at 75.
I don't want to hear how you scan this nigga out of 10 racks because you could suck dick from the back pulls. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's cool. Like we all heard it. Meg said it. Cardi said it. Glow's trying to say that shit too now. I respect it. Yeah, but
you respect it.
I respect it because Glow be talking about killing niggas and doing drugs, and now she talking about she want to fuck niggas. Hey, sign me up to that, bro. But nah, like I said, but no, I don't want to hear all the time, right? If you drop it here and there, like I get it, you're a female rapper. Mm-hmm. Utilize your coochie
for sure, because we can't. Because what I will stop you is we cannot be on these females' asses because they have sex rap. And we saying like they all doing the same shit because most of these niggas be rapping about selling dope and gang banging and killing niggas, drilling. So they all doing the same shit too. A lot of them doing the same exact shit as well.
I'm not against sex rap, but the problem is with JT, it's like it's sex, purse, sex, money, sex, scamming, sex. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Lotta will tell you right now, she'll put the pussy on your lips, but at the same time, she's gonna load this chopper, let it off real quick, get in the car, and act like nothing happened. I'm cool with that.
Facts.
I'm cool with that. Glow will tell you the same thing. Glow will tell me, wear a sexy ass outfit, fuck these niggas, but I'm still gonna sell these racks. Cool, bro.
Straight up.
JT is like, I fucked this nigga on Wednesday. He was cool, but then I fucked another nigga on Friday. So, then I got a purse. I got a Birkin bag for my nigga. Yeah. And then after I got a Birkin bag, I called my homegirls, and then we ended up fucking 5 niggas. I don't want to hear that.
See, Lotto gained a lot of people's respect when the other rapper from Atlanta, what's her name? I forgot her name.
Amaretta.
When Amaretta made Not Atlanta, and then she put Lotto on the track, and Lotto was like, okay, you want to say all these spots is Not Atlanta? Well, hell, without all of these spots, y'all have slim pickings because y'all only got like 3 or 4 rappers. Everybody else came from what's considered outside of Atlanta. These niggas came from Mechanicsville, Douglasville, fucking Clayco, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, she schooled her on her own song. First of all, I don't think we had ever heard anybody go against the originator of the song on their own track.
T.I. and
Ludacris. No. So they went against each other on Young Buck's track.
Oh, yeah. So right.
Yeah. So I'm talking about if Young Buck had to put somebody on his song, and then they talk, like, let's say he put somebody on Stump, and then they talked about stumping his ass out. That would have been crazy. Like, or just going against the ideology of the person who made the song. Because usually people are just like, yo, you put me on your track, I'm gonna go along with whatever the fuck you talking about.
The sidebar, I already got a terrible team because who cleared that? Who listened to it and said, hey, Lotto's doing the thing on that bitch? I mean, because if I'm Umber and I hear that song, with it.
Yeah, I'm not letting this shit go out because you're making me look bad. Like, even though you ain't said nothing wrong, that's the problem. Like, you made me look like
you ain't support me. You ain't even shout, like, you ain't shout me out. It was just like, hey, listen,
you got fooled on your own song.
But it's wrong.
Yeah, like, that is, bro, I respect that so fucking much, though. Like, because she knows that fucking feature could have been scrapped. Like, as soon as she heard that, she could have been like, you know what? This bitch got me fucked up.
Tapes.
Delete, like Cameron did on Jay-Z shit. Delete, nigga. Like,
I really want to hear that first. I'm pretty sure it was lazy. And I know he was like, what the fuck is this? It was probably lazy as fuck.
Straight up. But I respect, Lotto did something in that moment that I don't feel like any other rapper. Yeah, no other rapper has done this shit, man. Went against the ideology of the persons whose track it was. And actually made a fucking poignant, cognizant effort to educate that person about how they are wrong. And she even said, like, Atlanta is known, and we both know this living here. Atlanta, out of all cities in the fucking country, people work together here to accomplish. What the fuck are we doing? Like, people here work together to accomplish something bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's haters everywhere, but I'm saying there's more people that work together in the city of Atlanta than any other city in America, like, trying to accomplish it. People here are.
I just want to know for people in the comments, when you start ganging up on him, I don't agree.
That's what Atlanta's known for. The whole hip hop scene, they was able to take over because.
Oh, you talking about hip
hop? Whoa! Not fucking not Philadelphia. What are you talking about, man? Like
New York is known as the melting pot. But if you're talking about like rap, then yes, the South came together.
I mean, you can even take it further than that.
Decided to take it as the Avengers and slowly destroy.
Let's take it further than
hold that the East Coast had. I agree with that.
Atlanta was the only one that the local Congress of Atlanta had white and black people working hand in hand to make laws, and at a time where the rest of the country was going through Jim Crow and all this shit, Atlanta was actually fucking.
You're getting deep roots.
I'm just going.
You're talking about that.
I went from rap to that to
so you're educating us.
Yeah, like
I totally thought you were talking about today's Atlanta. Today's Atlanta is terrible.
I mean, the people are moving here for a reason. We moved here
because it's cheaper than fucking New York. You ever try to get an apartment in New York? You get an apartment this fucking big.
Hey, man, you could have went to Jersey and you decided to
Jersey,
not.
Listen to that. I will definitely take a hit for this. After you pass Trenton, Jersey,
don't do it.
Jersey smells like a bent over ass in the sun. Them power plants got that place.
I mean, whose ass is it? I mean, like, because I feel like Chloe Bailey, her ass wouldn't necessarily. I feel like, it kind of probably smells like,
sunshine, Starburst,
yeah, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Starburst, yeah. But What the fuck? How did we get here, man? Hey, yeah. So, fuck it. You know, speaking of assholes, this nigga Noah Lyles is. First
Noah
of all,
Lyles and Jason Tatum, two niggas who I want to beat up.
Whoa.
Let me tell you what I want to do with Jason Tatum. First of all, enjoy your woman, bro. You fucking her. Her, bro. Her is bad.
No. He don't have her.
LMA, excuse me. LMA. My bad.
Hold up, man.
Raw light skin. Hey her. So LMA. She make her songs and she talk about 16 things at the end of the song. I love that for her, man. Jason Tatum was doing everything to go viral. Like he fucking did it, bro. I don't see. Just enjoy your ring, bro. Then he was trying to like make all the like damn little pictures that all the other people were doing, bro. And then he got mad that Team USA didn't play. Let me tell you why. If I'm Steve Kerr, if I'm hearing that, fuck you. Let me tell you why. You got generational talent on that team. I don't care how old they are. You got LeBron, you got Steph, you got Kevin Durant, you got Joel Embiid, you got Jrue Holiday, you got all these.
Did you say Steph?
Steph, yeah, Steph Money Curry.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like you didn't say his name.
Not his brother, not Steph.
No, I just felt like you didn't say Steph in your rant when you
said
said
Steph. I said Steph. Steph Money Curry. So you got all these generational talents, right? And then listen, Jason Tatum, great guy. But the one thing that nobody talks about is how this nigga disappears. Fuck that nigga, bro. He disappears. In the playoffs, now Jaylen Brown, I agree, that was a snub. I didn't like it, but it is what it is. Derek White was the defensive choice. I'm not gonna say it was the better choice.
No, fuck that, because Jaylen Brown, he plays great defense too. And he could have did exactly what this nigga did. He was on the bench. Jaylen Brown could have sat on the bench.
Hey, listen. First of all, I don't like why they didn't pick him. I truly think Jaylen Brown would have been. I would have picked Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum.
Bro, it's political, bro. Let's be real.
For sure, he don't fuck with Nike. I agree. Nike runs the world. Phil Knight is no more than Warren Buffett with great shoes. That's it. At the end of the fucking day, that's that, right? So Jason Tatum, cornball. Noah Lyles, another bastard. I don't understand, bro. You race 4 times, like 4 times a year.
Hold on, I gotta introduce the topic, bro.
So fucking topic.
So Noah Lyles, so first off, he came out a couple years ago. He was like, NBA champions of the world. What world did you beat? Bitch, we've been winning world championships forever. First of all, he makes no fucking sense because one, Mr. Noah Lyles, you realize that to be the best in the world, like the best NBA basketball players in the world, I'll go to the NBA. So if you are to beat these motherfuckers, if you beat the rest of these teams, chances are you played people from Cambodia, like like the Greek Freak, you know what I'm saying? I think that's where you were born at. Yeah. You beating motherfuckers like Embiid to get to a championship, who's from the Congo or wherever he's from. You beating motherfuckers like Jokic, who's from fucking Serbia, wherever the fuck he's from. Serbia, like he's from one of them S's, goddamn it. Yeah, well. So you are beating the world essentially. You beat Luka Doncic, who's from the Ukraine or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm just making up shit now. But you beating motherfuckers from all over the world. I know the AK-47 is from Ukraine. Yeah, he's from somewhere, goddamn. But yeah, so you can claim that
they dropped the top starting 5 for the Olympic team, and you know all those players are in the NBA. They had Dennis Schroeder, LeBron James, Steph Curry. Jokic, and they had I forgot it was somebody. Shit. I want to say it was Wemby. Yeah, but they're all in the NBA.
So you cannot have a team that competes for Olympic gold in the for Olympic gold. You cannot have a team that can even compete unless that team has a player or 2 or 3 that's in the NBA. Which makes the NBA the toughest league in the world, motherfucker. That's why you can say that. So then he comes out. The story breaks a couple days ago that he was invited, because he's an Adidas athlete. He was invited to come to Anthony Edwards. By the way, love the shoe. I need to get some of those for sure. They hard as fuck to find right now. But he was invited to come celebrate Anthony Edwards. I forgot what type of event it was going on, but Adidas asked him to come out, a charity event, and he said, "Why the fuck would I come celebrate this guy who ain't won nothing?" You are the And now shout out to Anthony Edwards. He got one now. You stupid motherfucker. I listen. Noah. So this is my question to you, brother. Noah Lyles is the corniest nigga I have ever seen in my life.
Jason Tatum is the corniest license.
Whoa. So I mean, I'm gonna give you a chance to come up with to compile your list. I listen. I am putting you on the spot. Top 5 corniest sports top 5 corniest athletes current day.
Current?
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you a chance to think about it. I wrote mine, so I'm gonna give you a chance. So
I don't know this guy's.
My top 5.
You go first.
My top 5. Well, it ain't gotta be current. It could be like over the last 10 years though. My top 5 corniest athletes of the last 10 years is. We're going with Noah Lyles at number 1. I don't like the way this nigga talks. I don't like his hair. I don't like the fact that this nigga ran 2 races, then said he had COVID and used that as an excuse for why he lost the 3rd one. I don't like that this nigga left the track in a wheelchair and then came back 2 days later and said, "Thank God I don't have COVID." Like, what are you talking about? Like, you just making up shit and you corny as fuck. I'm gonna go with number 2. I'm gonna say RG3, who was perceived to be a super corny ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Dak Prescott. That's just fucking self-explanatory. This dude wants to be white so bad that he said the field is no place to kneel. Man, fuck you. Like, so yeah, he on there. Russell Wilson, you know, just for hip hop culture, they don't
refuse.
They don't like. I don't personally feel like he's corny, but I feel like the world perceives him as corny because he used to do the shit like he took the college shit to the NFL, and he would be like, they'd be like, "So how do you feel about the game?" He'd be like, "You know, I threw for 497 yards, and you know, this is what we do, you know, and I go Hawks." And like, it was like, yo, this nigga said go Hawks. Like, did you say shit like that in college? So, boom. And then number 5 to end my list, I'm going with LaShawn McCoy. Fuck that guy. He was like one of the people that was going at my guy Kaepernick, like him, and you know, so they could be, you know, 1B and one A and 1B, him and what's the dude name? They called him that dude, Marcellus Wiley. They both was going at Kaepernick, and I would never respect them niggas because of that shit.
All right. This is gonna be, mine is controversial. I don't care. So Jason Tatum for sure. Yeah, I can't get over that. I can't get over that.
What makes him corny though? What
you had to watch him when he won the championship. Everything he was doing, he was trying to go viral. He was like, everything is possible. Oh my God.
LeBron tried to kiss Steph 40 times.
He's on my list. LeBron James is on my list.
LeBron tried to kiss this nigga head. Like, it didn't land like he wanted to, so he went and repositioned the nigga head.
LeBron James is a wine mom. That's what he is. LeBron, a wine mom. You ever seen wine moms where they have the little wine and they just say a whole bunch of corny shit for projects? LeBron is very corny. LeBron James is right there. Jason Tatum is definitely there. Shannon Sharp. Love Shannon Sharp, but it's a lot of corniness that comes out of his mouth. I'm like, brother, too much. I mean, you gotta reel it in a little bit.
So you ain't feeling like the pajama sets you be wearing outside and shit? Is that what it is?
He killed me. He had the onesie on like he was a bad bitch. I ain't like that.
Not a bad bitch.
Dwight Howard, another corny guy. Another corny guy.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes, definitely corny.
Patrick?
Yeah, it's definitely.
I just feel like Patrick is. I just feel like I wouldn't say he was corny. I feel like he's a white dude. I feel like
Patrick
he was
calling me the N-word. I'm calling the police. All right? If I ever see if Patrick over said, "What's going on, nigga?"
I'm offended.
What the fuck? You're not allowed to say that. Absolutely not.
You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Watch your mouth. Yeah. Let's see. Man, I can't find this man's name.
I think of Nikki now when he can say watch your mouth. Like, you know,
say what you want. Watch your mouth. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's this guy's name. Oh, Tim Tebow, another corny guy. Oh, super corny guy. Can't stand it. Oh, for sure. Damn, I'm trying to figure out.
You got a long extension.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Damn.
There's 2 more that I'm trying to find, and I can't find them. Damn, but I'm gonna listen. I got this. There's 2 more. Tiger Woods. No. So Tiger Woods after he was caught cheating, not before he was caught. After he was caught cheating.
I feel like we're leaving somebody out. I feel like
we
it's
are.
a
Somebody's
basketball
gonna drop in
player.
the comments and be like, "Well, you forgot about this guy."
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like there's an NBA player that we are forgetting about who's now an announcer.
You talking about Gilbert Arenas?
No.
Richard Jefferson?
No, somebody who used to be on ESPN. I thought Richard Jefferson
Austin
always
Rivers?
made my list. Not fuck with Austin. I feel like Austin Rivers. Let's go there for a second. Austin Rivers is a victim of what Bronny like. So Austin Rivers and Bronny had similar paths. Although Austin Rivers was that nigga, like he was like that.
I like to say about me.
But we can talk about that too. But our people we claim we want nepotism. We say that's why we're behind, because white people have received nepotism for so many years that it's impossible to catch up to them, right? Austin Rivers is one of the early guys who actually received nepotism, and I wouldn't even say
and misused it.
I wouldn't even say it was. I wouldn't even say his dad gave him all the brands, but at the same time, I feel like
his dad just said this guy is elite, and then walked away. So
I always felt like he was a solid player though. He played great defense. He could score a little bit. Like I
he
feel
really played for his dad. His dad didn't play him like that.
Yeah, but he was a 6-man. He was a 6-man.
But
But if you want nepotism, but then you're gonna turn around and call the people who receive nepotism in our community silver spoon. They didn't have to work for shit. You're throwing you throwing shit on them, but then you say you want it like the white people have it. Pick a fucking side, my nigga, and stay there. Like, you either you don't like nepotism or you like it. You motherfuckers are playing, y'all are straddling the line, man. But anyway, yeah, go back to
so Anderson Silva is the guy that I was looking for. Anderson Silva, that's the guy.
Now he just don't speak English, so we don't know what the fuck he's saying.
That guy, right?
I kicked the guy in the head.
Oh, and fucking, god damn it, Adrian Bronner. There we go. Them two niggas, boy.
Adrian Bronner.
He got no. I will listen. Adrian Bronner funny. That's a funny nigga. He's like, you know what? Fuck me some cans. Favorite can. That was funny. But other than that, he's corny.
Yeah, one of these niggas is super fucking corny. I just can't remember who it was. But Dwayne Wade has become corny all of a sudden. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy. He just wants to wear nail polish, paint his hair pink and gold. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this nigga.
Shout out to Dwayne Wade.
Whoa. That's what we at.
No,
That's what we doing.
All right, when they come,
we gonna make it seem like he at. Oh, I don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
But
that's why. Shout out to you, bro.
Hey man, hey, them niggas is different, bro. They different. Hey man, shout out to Jeff Teague, man.
That's another one of my probably the funniest. Him.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Rashad McCants. He's fucking funny for no reason.
Yeah, Rashad McCants.
His takes be terrible, but they be funny. And damn, what's that dude's name? Oh, Eric. Damn, what's the guy? Hit his name, bro. He was another low-key player. Shit.
Brandon Jennings just want to argue with niggas.
Yeah,
like,
Jennings been angry.
That nigga is mad. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you rich. Chill out.
The nigga who be with the nigga who hair you cut, Stephen Jackson.
Steve Jackson, yeah.
No, his boy. The other guy, Matt Barnes. That's another funny guy.
Yeah. Matt cool.
But his shit be low-key like, y'all niggas playing with me. I'll never forget this nigga driving 3 hours.
Yeah, it's still mad.
Somebody's ass.
That's crazy to drive that far.
Be mad. Nah, after that first, I don't know what the fuck am I doing, man. I'm turning around.
Yeah, I would have after a few blocks, I'm like, you know what?
It has to be like, he must have did something flagrant.
And he still whooped him after he got there. Like,
whooped him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Jeff Teague was just telling a story about how he called Derek Fisher sorry in the game. He was like, man, he called him sad. He was like, you're sad ass dude. And Derek Fisher told his coach, went to Jeff Teague's coach and was like, tell the young fella I want to talk to him at half court, like after the game. And so Jeff Teague went over there, and Derek Fisher was like, yeah, see, you got your roles in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't always, the guy who they stick in the corner. He was like, man, when I was at Utah and I played at Golden State and I was in the Lakers early on, go check my resume. And Jeff Teague said he was just looking at this nigga like, bro, you trying to be a fucking mentor or something? Like, yo, trying
to sponsor me, bro.
Right? He was like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
And then Jeff Teague's story is always going full circle because then the nigga was like, at the end, he was like, that nigga was right. He was like, He was like, once I got later in my career, he was like, shit, they
Stuck
kind
you
of
in the corner.
Yeah, he was like, because he had just busted his ass that game, and he was telling the nigga he was sad. Jeff Teague was nice as fuck. I don't know if you niggas know that. You new niggas that's just watching them and shit. I don't know if y'all knew that. Yeah.
Fucking casuals. Jeff Teague was dropped 28, fucking 8.
Hell yeah.
Give a fuck about y'all.
You realize how old, you got to realize we getting older because you hear stories like Giannis didn't respect Jason Kidd when he first got the job. He didn't know who Jason Kidd was. That's fucking crazy to us because we grew up watching this nigga knowing he's one of the coldest niggas to ever put a pair of shoes on. Like, point blank, period. Top 5 point guard all time on my mom looking at it. Like, so for Giannis to not know that just shows the generational gap. I don't even know how old he is.
In an era where people think Anthony Edwards is a GOAT.
Already, too. That's fucking crazy.
Scary. Like,
yeah, we gotta talk about Ja Morant, bro. Like, you motherfuckers. Like, I am so tired of y'all twisting shit.
The next episode I can't even think right now.
Why
are we talking about Ja Morant? Why? Why?
Because every time. So that's cap. This is literally what I'm addressing. This is what I'm addressing. Every time Anthony Edwards' name comes up, somebody brings up Ja, and I know it's ironic.
That was supposed to be Ja.
I know it's ironic because I'm saying it. I just did that, but I'm
supposed to be Ja.
So this is the thing. They're saying that like he took Ja's spot. Yes. Ja can't stay on the court.
Absolutely.
I'm like, you motherfuckers realize this was Ja only missed time one season. He missed 25 games last year. He was not suspended the year before that. Yeah, that is the people who are not watching the game. Y'all not keeping up with shit. They used the entire summer to figure out what they was going to do to this nigga. This nigga did something else. They gave him a 25-game suspension. So he only missed time one time, and then he came back. We were so far out of playoff contention. We went on a 9-game winning streak. This man was back to killing. The whole world was on his nuts again, and then he got hurt and was out for the rest of the season. That's what happened. Stop making it seem like this nigga misses time for his whole career and is suspended every year. This shit happened in one season. Fuck y'all. Okay.
Listen, Anthony Edwards is probably arguably top 6 NBA players right now.
And he's not in front of y'all.
Delusional.
He's not in front of y'all.
Delusional.
What games is he taking over? Ja puts the whole fucking team on his back. Anthony Edwards just went home. Didn't they damn near get swept? Not happening to Ja. Not happening to Ja. You give him that same squad. It's he almost got swept. Y'all realize this, right? By a team who then went and almost got swept.
Y'all
got swept by a team that didn't even win the championship.
Keep me in the home. I love that for you.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
So Anthony Edwards' career high is 51, and his PER is higher than Ja Morant's over the span of
this man just go to player efficiency rating. Like
that's what matters.
Let's be real.
And his PER is higher. Also.
His high is 51. What is Ja's high? Because you didn't say that.
I'm sorry. Let's talk about your
because Ja's high is higher than that.
Career high? You say career high?
That's what you just said.
Excuse me. Ja Morant's career high is 52.
Yeah, it is though. 52. The PER is probably a 0.1% higher.
Actually, his PER is 6% less. 6% less. Also,
y'all don't even know what a PER is, so it's like
basically it's how good of a player you are when you're there. Also, his
but if you're a point guard, you have the ball in your hand more. So like
that's even sadder. Then let's be real about that, right?
No, so you also have more chance to fuck up.
So also, let's not forget,
and I'm only 6% lower.
That they both his assists is two less. So Anthony Edwards, if he was to play the 5. He'd be Ja Morant because it's 2 less.
If he was to play 5, you mean 1?
The 1, you know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Like,
the 1, excuse me. The 1, right? The 1.
You gotta come with the facts when you're going against my guy. Like that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, the facts are proving that Ja Morant is a top
less.
20 player. Huh? Anthony Edwards is a top 6 player.
Cap is hell. Let's look at this.
Top 20 player.
Let's look at this.
So Ja Morant is not even the top. I would say the 10 better point guards than Ja Morant.
That's cap. Oh,
10 better point guards? You don't think he's better point guards?
We're finna look at that at the career stats of both. So Ja is 25, 5, and 8. Okay. We're gonna go. Let's see, what's his name? Who we talking about? Anthony Edwards. Cause this is crazy. Y'all be like blowing this nigga up. Okay. Boom. Let's go. Let's get it. 25, 5, and 5. Okay, like so Ja is better.
Slight.
25, 5, and 8 is better than
Think
25, 5, and 5.
The career trajectory that Anthony Edwards is having compared to Ja. And mind you, and Anthony Edwards is way more nigga than fucking Ja Morant. Okay? Hell, the man even said, he said, yo, you coming back to repeat? He said, hell no. He said, I got my one. And he said, I'm not coming back. That's real nigga shit.
He said what?
He said, yo, he going back to get gold again in 4 years? He said, no. He said, fuck y'all. He said, hell no.
Hey.
I respect that.
Hey.
So, let me just...
We just proved it by the stats.
That by this much, right? Hold on. Let's break it down. Top point guards right now. Luka, Shy, Steph Curry, Steph Money, Jalen Brunson.
You said, hold on, what are you doing?
Step up the top point guards.
Okay, let's go.
Damian Lillard.
Hold on, start over again.
Oh, so let me start from the top.
I'm gonna let you know which ones I agree with.
Luka.
Okay.
Shy.
No. You're not, Shy ain't did more than Ja.
Hater. Shy.
He hasn't done more than Ja.
He took the Thunder to the top of the league twice. Anyway,
top of the league. We had the number one record like the year before last.
1 year.
They did it once.
And then you got your ass.
Well, they weren't even number one. They ended number 2 or 3. They fell off the last week.
But they played consistent the whole year. You guys had to get run. So
what are you talking about? We've been winning since
that was like 4 or 5. And
hey, bro, Shy's not in front of Ja. Let's go. Let's go.
Anyway,
you can say Luka.
That's 2.
Let's
Stephen Curry.
Of course.
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson? No. Hell no. Let's talk about this though. Let's see if you're gonna be real about this. Let's see if you're gonna be real about this.
Let's talk about
Anthony Edwards versus Ja Clutch Jane.
Clutch?
Yeah.
Ja.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay. Just wanted to see if you're gonna be real about it. Because we ain't seen
there's some dog in Ja.
Okay, yeah. Because when that nigga
it's also some guns.
When that nigga has the ball, when that nigga has the ball, bro, at the end of the game,
you can trust him.
Everybody knows this nigga is gonna score.
You can trust
it's like nothing you can do to stop this nigga from scoring.
But to Anthony Edwards' credit, there is enough players, efficient players on that team where he
defers a lot.
Dog. Yeah.
But if you that man though, like Kobe would never pass the ball. Remember when he missed like 16 shots in the game? Remember that shit in the fourth quarter?
Okay,
do you remember that?
I do remember that, but I'll never forget the picture where 5 niggas was on this man. He still shot that bitch.
Yeah,
it's a different type. Carmelo the same way. But anyway, back to the list of people. So Jalen, like I don't know what Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm not going Jalen.
Tyrese,
yo, if you don't get the fuck out, bro, stop it. And John's doing this in the West. Let's stop that. Bro, you tripping with
a pure assist.
You tripping off
assistant court.
You tripping off that. Bro, he would destroy Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, in ISO for sure. But in a team, the basketball,
he runs a basketball team better, okay. And Ja runs a team better. Oh my god, that's so bad.
Who runs a team better?
That's a horrible take.
Anyways. Tyrese has better court vision and he has better assists. Okay?
Oh my god!
Now I will say that Tyrese Halliburton disappears a lot. He disappears.
And Ja never plays. He's a shower.
You know what this is? So Kyrie Irving, Kyrie for sure.
Kyrie?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kyrie, he got Luka. Kyrie has Luka. Before he got Luka, what the fuck did he do? When he didn't have Luka or LeBron, give Ja Luka or LeBron. It's the same exact shit, bro. It's the same exact shit. They win.
LeBron gonna be like, the fuck you doing? So this is
love that nigga.
Now this is controversial. I don't like it, but I understand why they did it. De'Aaron Fox.
Stop it. Oh, hey, this could take us to another conversation, though.
Tyrese Maxey.
I like Maxey, but
Trae Young.
Fuck out of here. None of these niggas.
Jamal Murray. Better than Josh.
Jamal Murray. Listen. Check this out,
Jrue Holiday for sure.
Stop it. I don't even look at him. He is a combo guard. We look at him. Everybody looks at him like a 1-2. Yeah. Hey, check this out though. This is the wildest shit that I heard the past week and a half, and it's actually fucking true. Like this gonna fuck you up when you hear this, bro. Jamal Murray might be the greatest player to ever lace up. He might be the greatest point guard to ever lace up a pair of shoes that will never make an All-Star team.
I agree. The next closest person would probably be I don't remember his name. I can see this man's face, but I don't remember the damn name. It was another one. where he was super good but never good enough to where he was super good.
It's wild because there are so many great point guards in the league. Ja has already made an All-Star team. And Jamal Murray, who's been in the league forever, like Jamal Murray has been in the league way longer than y'all think. When you go back and look at it, this nigga, how long he been in the league? Like 10, 11 years now?
Jamal Murray, he's been there for a good minute.
Yeah, because he used to play with fucking what's his name? Something Harris, Gary Harris. Yeah, he used to play with Gary Harris and shit. And then that was before Jokic got there. But it's kind of fucked up when you think about it because he's a great player, but the stats don't back him up in a way that would prepare him to be an all-star because he makes his money during the playoffs. He goes crazy during the playoffs, but during the regular season, you just got too many other guys putting up great stats. You got Shai Gilgeous, you got Ja, you got De'Aaron, you got fucking Steph. Like, it's just too much going on in the
Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby didn't make a all-star team. Mike Bibby was nice, but like I would even put him in the caliber.
I wouldn't put him in the same caliber as
Jamal
Murray, but I will say that Mike Bibby was another one during his time.
He was definitely nice, but he played. So what elevated him
was you had Jason Kidd, you had Gary Payton, you had all those.
And he was never gonna get the credit that he deserved anyway because he was replacing another great point guard. He came in to replace Jason Williams on White Chocolate, which everybody in the world loved. On top of that, he played with so many great players. Like his stats was never gonna demand that he be in the All-Star game.
Rod Strickland was another one.
Rod Strickland was definitely nice. But
Monta Ellis, those 4 years.
He never made the All-Star team? Monta Ellis never made an All-Star team. That's crazy. He's an All-Star type player. Like that's the kind of that's what you gotta want to do. You want to be flashy. You want to go off and hit 50 points here and there. He did all that shit.
Sam Cassell never made an All-Star team.
Sam Cassell
up 4 times.
I believe that. Sam Cassell to me is the most underrated player of all time. I'm not saying that he should have made an All-Star team, but every team this man ever played on went far. They won championships. And
that shit died again?
Yep, and it got a dummy battery in there, but apparently like it gets hot after a certain amount of time, like the dummy battery.
Oh, so it's protecting itself?
Yeah. We could let me see. Recording. And we're back, part 3. I don't even know what the hell we were just talking about. What we
All-Star stuff. How Sam Cassell is the best player to never
2 championships with the Houston Rockets, and then he went to the Bucks and had them motherfuckers in championship contention. They should have beat the 76ers. When the 76ers went to go play the Lakers in the finals, it should have been a Lakers-Bucks finals. I'm not sure. Allen Iverson is the only reason they was able to get past them. He was the only firepower because if y'all remember, they didn't add another scoring option to the following season. Like they added I forget who they added to that squad. Coleman was added to the 76ers the next year, and he averaged like 20 points a game. But they had the big 3 over there: Sam Cassell, Big Dog, and Ray Allen. So they should have went to the championship, honestly. And then he left there, wound up with the Clippers. They went on several runs or whatever, just barely missing out on the conference finals. This nigga Sam Cassell is just a fucking perpetual winner. Like everywhere he went, like they won at a high level, man. And salute to Sam Cassell, got his rings. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't mentioned enough. And he been a fucking assistant coach forever. Like they just will not get this man the reins to the squad. And hopefully at some point they'll do that. You know,
one of these days.
Yeah, one of these days, man. Hell yeah. Who you think is the biggest, the most underrated NBA player of all time?
Underrated?
Yeah.
Underrated? Shit, I'm gonna go with. That's hard.
I just thought about somebody else for the corniest player of all time. The corniest, that dude that used to play for y'all, like back in the 70s, Walt Clyde, Flav,
Nah,
like,
hell nah.
Those suits and the ties.
Hell nah. Not gonna play that man. That man.
No, respect to that man.
Legend.
Like, those suits and ties is
Legend.
fucking crazy though.
Legend. Mark Jackson. Let me tell you why Mark Jackson. Even though he got his props, he was still. They still casted him off because a lot of people just didn't fuck with him. Him and then Ron Artest. Ron Artest is another one I think was overlooked. Michael Beasley's another one. Joe Johnson is another. Now it's come to me. Joe Johnson for sure.
Oh, for sure, Joe Johnson. ISO Joe.
ISO Joe.
People don't even know this. ISO Joe was an 8-time All-Star selection. Like, that's crazy when you think about it. How are you underrated and you made that many All-Star games? He done busted everybody's ass. Whoever your favorite player is.
Melo has said that he modeled his game after my ISO Joe a little bit because he was doing shit he couldn't do. And Melo is probably him and ISO Joe the two best ISO players.
Nigga, I've been at the gym hooping the whole last week. This is crazy that you say his name. I've been saying that shit at the gym the whole last week. ISO Joe, boom, like cause I've been watching some of his videos or whatever. And the niggas handles, what made him so nice was at that size, you're not supposed to have handles like that. That nigga literally, his handles are on par
with mechanics is fluid, shot release fluid. Melo said he's like, there was nothing wrong with it.
So we give Kyrie, everybody agrees Kyrie has the best handles of all time. But if you go in the boxing term, pound for pound, you can go with ISO Joe. You can go with Joe Johnson because at his height, he was doing shit like Kyrie was doing. And when you're that tall, you're essentially bouncing the ball in somebody's face. So it's easier for them to take that shit. But they weren't taking the ball from him. They couldn't do shit. Right. Kyrie is actually shorter than a lot of niggas he dribbling around, and that helps. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is like what it is. Yeah, like not trying to
ISO Joe just bouncing the ball like it was an N1 mixtape, mixing you up real quick and then hit you with a 20-foot jumper every single time.
Every fucking time.
They said there was a video of him going, like he was pointing to the spot. I think Paul Pierce was guarding. He was pointing to the spot. He was like, here. And he mixing the nigga up. Boom. Got you. Here. Mixing the nigga up. Boom. I was like,
oh, nasty. Paul Pierce. I don't know what it is. Hey, so Joe Johnson, we in Atlanta, man. You see this. We know you out here. Hey, just pull up, man. Like, hey, that'll be dope. You'll be helping two black brothers out. You know what I'm saying? We want to know, is there did you have something against Paul Pierce? Because Paul Pierce was a great defender and a great offensive player. He was all around great player. You used to destroy this guy every time. Like, I just saw nothing. So we all remember one of the greatest crossovers of all time.
Oh, when they said the sniper in the building, he went left and his knee stayed in the same spot. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah. And so that's one of the greatest of all time because they tried to come sell the screen. This nigga Joe said, nah, I don't want that shit. And then he dribbled the ball out and then played with the motherfucker like that was the lowest dribble ever and make the man fall. Boom. I just saw another clip of when Atlanta beat the Celtics in the playoffs when everybody thought Atlanta was going to get swept in the playoffs and they made it a 7-game series. It was the first time Atlanta had been to the playoffs in like 8-9 years. It was crazy. And Joe Johnson scored I want to say 41, 38 or something like that. He went crazy on him, but he was crossing Paul Pierce left and right on it, and they had nothing for him. This is the team with KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, fucking Tony Allen. All these niggas was out there, and Joe Johnson was busting they ass. Like,
actually, Joe was a different player.
Different type of
dude. Type of player. That man was doing things I've never seen.
Hell yeah, man. Let's see. Okay. And we'll talk about this. We'll get up out of here after this, man. I got a couple, actually. Joe, let's start out this. Terrence Crawford is not a box office boxer, bro.
No.
We could say that he's one of the best boxers, or pound for pound, one of the best boxers all time. He's just not box office. I went out to go watch his fight the other night. There was
boring.
12 cars in the parking lot, bro. Meanwhile, mind you, the same place that I went to watch the Tank fight, what was that, a month and a half ago? Bro, there was barely anywhere to park. Anywhere in the entire parking lot. It's crazy, bro. And people were actually eating their food. Eminem was still performing his shit, which nobody asked for. And niggas was eating their food at the spot and leaving.
Y'all gotta stop this.
Yo, this nigga, nobody wants to see that nigga perform.
I don't like Eminem slander only just because of the fact that growing up on Eminem, knowing that like the shit that he was saying would get him shot today, it's legendary. Because I mean, you can't the shit he was saying 90%, you can't say that. Like, that was Trump before Trump was Trump, bro. Like, and they was saying wild shit. But Terrence Crawford is probably the most fundamentally sound boxer, and that's the problem. It's the fact that he's fundamentally sound.
You're too good.
Yeah, like he's not gonna wow you. He's not gonna make you go, holy shit. He's not a tank. He's not gonna sit there and play around.
We like niggas who knock niggas out.
He's gonna fundamentally beat you down, attack the fucking spots he needs to attack, and then he's just gonna win, like because he's just gonna wear you down, like round by round. Yeah. He's Floyd Mayweather without the shit talking.
Well, Floyd was knocking niggas out early on, and then he had the name change. His fingers started getting brittle, and then he had to figure out how to win another way, and he did it. That's why he's the fucking GOAT. He's the fucking GOAT. Like, he found out another way to do it. Meanwhile, Terrence Crawford was never a knockout artist. Like, this nigga has knockouts, but it's like, it's not even
fundamental. That's it.
This nigga is the Tim Duncan of boxing.
Yeah, the big fundamental. Because I mean, the way he attacks you, he'll sit there, he'll watch you, he'll let you do your thing, and then he'll start breaking you down, like part by part, just to get you up.
And he didn't even do that this last fight. Like, this nigga just barely got out of that shit. He won, and I'm not gonna say like the fix was in, but it wasn't great. He didn't do anything like.
So wow, that's the problem. Like, he will never wow. He'll never sit there and say, "Yeah, he won that by a mile." He'll be like, "Nah, had this nigga lost a round, I don't know if he's walking away with the cup."
Yeah, I think he needs to go ahead and go up and fight Canelo. He's gonna make the biggest payday of his career, and then he could just fucking retire after that. Like,
probably. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the biggest payday that he can get. Period. Because there's not enough big names in his division now. Like, there's nobody he could fight that everybody's going to come out to see. Lomachenko would have been that guy, but Lomachenko, after his couple L's he done took, now he's like a regular guy now. Yeah. Lomachenko was looking like one of the greatest of all times for a second, but then once you
nasty run. Yeah. His ass.
Yeah, now he's entering Roy Jones Jr. territory. We done this shit.
Roy Jones Jr. territory is crazy.
Roy Jones Jr. got his ass whooped so much at the end of his career. Like, we just was like, yo, bruh, for the love of God, just please retire.
I had to tell Vander Holyfield that.
Yeah.
This nigga was boxing into his